What? Yo, be the people, this Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 342. Yeah. On a Friday.
Man. Friday
afternoon.
Tat it on your shoulder.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Just got through another week, man. Another rotation around the sun. That's right, man.
There you go.
Did the big one this week.
Yes, sir. My guy got another trip around the sun. First of all, how old are you now?
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry,
man. How close are you to 40? That's what I want to know.
A few years. I got a couple.
A few years. All right.
Yeah,
I thought you were pretty close. We got to talk about that. We got to get that on the calendar. I think we have to have some years to get it ready as far as what we're going to do, because we got to do your 40th big.
We see, man. Like, nah, you know what, man? Mine going to end up being scraps because, you know what I'm saying? Me and the wife, we right there. Me and the wife is right there. We're
we could do it too, because y'all's birthday is so close together.
Yeah, so, but nah, man. Like, listen, she like to have hers, my boy.
Well, okay, she had hers this year. All right.
Nah, shit, like, listen, that ain't how it worked.
Well, then we'll celebrate her 40th as being a big party. We're gonna have a big party for one of y'all's 40th.
Hey, there we go. Yeah. When she turned 21. Yeah.
When she turns 21, exactly. When she turns 21,
well,
and you
25.
And then you turn 40, we're gonna have a big party that same year. That's what we're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we got to. Because I think for my 40th, we did the wife threw me a surprise party, and then for her 40th, I threw her a surprise party, and it's a milestone. I don't know why. 40th is really no different than any other year, I guess, but like, I don't know, stuff hurt a little more.
All of those 10-year increments, man. You always gotta, go up in those 10-year increments.
I guess, man. Like, okay, so when you hit your 10-year wedding anniversary, did you get fleeced into a big expensive gift?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I think we was low key. I think we was being low key. I think we had just bought our house. So
okay, all right, good for you, man. Thank you. I got another band. I don't like. First of all, the gifts, it being like the married gifts are always fun. Let me say that, but I don't really understand them until I'm told that that's what needs to happen. Like at the 10-year, I wanted this gift. I don't really know how that works, but being a happy married man, I do them. So that's figured out to ask.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm low key kind of getting to that point, man. I might be turning into curmudgeon, where it's like,
what you mean, you might?
Well, nah, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up with all these traditions, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it might be time to throw them to the side. Like,
you just got to roll with it, man. There's nothing you could do.
There's not for my anniversary, but I'm saying like all these other like little. Like, you know what I'm saying? All these other little knick-knack holidays, Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day.
I think Sweetest Day is the only one that get. Like, we don't know. First of all, isn't Sweetest Day for guys, supposedly?
It is. Man, like, listen, man.
That gets forgotten every year.
We got that off for like 2-3 years, man. And after that, it was over for that.
I only got that off as a teenager. I never got that off as an adult. Sweetest Day?
I got it off as an adult. Yeah, I got it off as an adult. But, yeah, I mean, that was like 2 or 3 years. And then it was pretty much crickets for that.
Yeah. Listen, married men or guys about to be married, every week should be date week. Find something to do. Find something sweet to do. I think I could do better at that. But like you, I'm not trying to be a curmudgeon as well. Certain things bother me later in life than they do. Like, first, there's a bird building a nest underneath my front deck, and it's ticking me off. And I think it's the same bird. I spray it with water every year. He comes back. But like I say all that to say, certain things annoy me as I get older versus when I was younger. I really wouldn't have cared. If I was the younger Nate here, I'd have let that bird rock out. But now, pay for my house.
You going?
You got to go, bro. You did not put it on this mortgage, and they want their money every month. Every month, man. All right, what else is going on, bro?
Hey, I can't really call it, man. You know,
it's getting hot out there.
Yeah, buddy, is it ever?
Yeah,
it's staying light outside longer than ever. You know what I'm saying? It's daylight till 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
Which I love. That's my favorite time of the year.
Okay.
So yeah, man. We officially in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Summer done kicked off.
Have you got to the point where you're going to the back deck and just enjoying the scenery yet?
Nah.
Not yet.
So
okay.
I look out the back door every once in a while just to make sure that the grass is looking all right.
How's the grass looking?
It's looking all right. You know what I'm saying?
Are you watering it?
All right. I am still watering it, and I'm keeping close eye on the weather. Like, I'm super washed.
Oh yeah,
so,
this is a wash conversation.
When the lawn started going dormant, man, I didn't cut it for like 2 weeks. I just cut my yard yesterday. I hadn't cut it for like 2.5 weeks.
Same.
Yeah.
I just cut mine. It looks good out there, but because I didn't want it to cut it too low to burn up, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let it chill.
Yeah, I was like, let me chill. I was like, I'm gonna let it do its thing. And then I was like, the rain coming in over the weekend. Yeah. So yeah, let it chill. Then it'll get itself back together. But yeah, man, just totally washed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Enjoy it, man. We just before pod we talked about buying Crocs on sale. But yo, let's start like we always do. I definitely got fleeced. Crocs, you owe me one. Let's start like we always do. What we've been playing. What have you been playing, bro?
Oh man, I started playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I fired it up from the beginning. Okay. Started my little new game plus, man. So I've been out here rocking out on that.
Really? What made you go back to that?
I just wanted to play like a open world slasher. I was like, man, Ghost of Tsushima would hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Since I couldn't go play Erdtree, I was like, you know what? Let me just fire this back up, man. It'll kind of be in that same realm, that same vein. Yeah. To feed that hunger.
Absolutely not. I disagree with that because, first of all, I mean, people are having. So to mirror your thoughts, I've been thinking about going to Erdtree. I've been texting you about this. I want to go back. I want to start playing Elden Ring. Guess we never finished Elden Ring. I want to play it again, but I think we'll just vicariously live through these other streamers because everyone's complaining. Everyone is heartbroken. Like there's streams out here. I'm gonna send you a link on one where people are like wanting to send strongly worded letters to from Soft, whatever. From Software, where it's like, yo, this game is too daggone hard. Like, I don't understand it. Like, Erdtree is kicking everybody's tail. Like, I don't think people really, because like Elden Ring was some people's first, I think it was mine, introduction to the Souls-like games. And I remember I told you this when we first started playing it. I'm like, bro, I went to the first enemy and like the game was over. Like he bodied me. Yeah. You know, the guy that was on the horse mountain. She gotta go up the hill. And so like I want to get into it. I want to start playing it again. I don't know if I have it in me. And I know like I still have it loaded on my Steam Deck. I still have it loaded on my gaming PC. But I just don't feel like I have the patience for it. And it's kicking everybody's tail. So I feel you. But like Ghost of Tsushima, very easy. At least with Ghost of Tsushima, because I'm playing it as well. I can at least put it on easy mode and just enjoy the story. There is none of that in Elden Ring at all. There's none of that.
There's no pause button in Elden Ring.
Absolutely not. There's no pause button. There's no. I think it was Elden Ring too. When I got to save points before you got to like the checkpoint when you go into a dungeon before you actually start it, that was the calmest the game has ever been. Like you could save it right there. You can do your health potions and everything. But nah, I'm cool.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you when I knew that Elden Ring they was off the deep end. Remember when you get that little like castle, that little hideout where all the knights go that you done helped out and all that stuff, man, and you in there cooling. Mm-hmm. And then one day you just pop up in there, bro, and it's going down. It's going like, down. Nah, this ain't a safe space no more. What you thought? You know what I'm saying? You thought it was sweet? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just show up, man, and you fight for your life. You like,
bro. I'm gonna tell you, it's a couple instances in Elden Ring where I'm just like, what are we playing? Like to the part where you go to hell and you have to fight your way out. Like that was crazy to me. But it was a time. I think it was one of those situations where it was I don't say FOMO. The game it caught on like wildfire, and it was like there's no way I can not experience this, and I experienced enough, and now I'm getting that FOMO again with the Erdtree and the DLC, but I'm like I'm reminded of the pain that goes along with it, and I don't think it's gonna happen, Kev. I just don't think it's gonna happen.
Listen, I told you I booted it up, man. See if I could get off the Sky Island. Saw that I couldn't, turn it right back off. I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Decisions got to be made, man. I don't have none of my save that I can go back to. It's not looking good. Yeah.
Besides Ghost of Tsushima, anything else?
Nah, that was it.
All right. So I've been playing. First of all, I had a proud dad moment this week. Okay. So Dante, the youngest of the twins, started playing games. He actually wanted to play Mario Odyssey. He beat the game in 2 days. Nice. And I helped him on certain stuff. And one thing I realized, and that's why I love GamesMusicLyfe, I would say the games portion of this, I love video games, is it teaches your kids a lot of things. And I would walk past the basement and hear him reading, and his reading is so good. And I would hear him problem solve as he's going through, and I would hear him talk himself through it. Like, well, okay, well, I throw my hat here, then I could throw it there, and I can go there. And that's where I think, and I think that Nintendo has a great thing going because it had an easier mode, like an assist mode on there. And it literally, it didn't change the game. All it did was put little arrows on where he should go. Because Mario Odyssey is not really an open world game, but sometimes you can go to other areas where you're collecting moons and it doesn't tell you where to go. So as long as he had that blue arrow up there, he really figured a lot of stuff out. So he got to some boss fights and he needed my help, but he beat Bowser on his own. And he came upstairs, bro, and he gave me the biggest hug. he was so happy that he did it on his own. And I asked him about the ending and what happened, and he told me about it. And I was like, bro, I just gave him a big old hug. Like, man, I'm so proud of you. So now, he's playing Mario. Not playing Mario. He's playing Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch.
Okay.
And that game is a lot more unforgiving. So that is so like, you know, proud dad moment, man, seeing the kids play. I remember we had talked about it before. You asked me, was he getting in the games? I said, no, he's just watching his sisters play. Well, no, that's totally different now. He's getting it in. He's definitely getting it in.
Uncle Kev gonna pull up on him, man. I'm gonna get him on that Metal Gear Solid.
That's up to you. Yeah, yeah. That's because you know I'm not going to.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, you like that? Oh, okay. Listen, I got some classics for you, my boy.
My God,
finally,
deep end.
Yeah, finally, it's time. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn about the Lale Lule Lo, man. You know what I'm saying? Fox died.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? It's funny you say that because I do wonder about just gaming wise, what is going to be the next thing that happens in games that gives that moment? That moment, like you just explained about Metal Gear Solid. Like, what is going to be that? And I think that ultimately encompasses why gaming has been a lot different.
Ring. Hey, boom, there you go right there.
Okay.
Ghost of Tsushima, like, these are all in the same vein. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption, yep.
Yeah, it's on sale right now, too. It's on sale right now for PC if you need it on PC.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on sale for like 60% off. I think it's a good Steam sale going on right now. Cyberpunk's on sale. The Witcher's on sale. I think The Witcher's like $3. If you don't have it for PC, grab it. It's like that and all the DLC. The Witcher is a great series. Never finished it.
I tried to play it. I never finished.
I know.
It was cool, but
yeah. I own it, but I've never finished either. So I'm just telling you, it's great from other people's things. I'm gonna pick up Cyberpunk though. You told me Cyberpunk was good.
Yeah, I played it when it was broken, so I imagine it's amazing now.
Yeah. So yeah, man, proud dad moment with gaming. So I did play a little bit of that. And I played a little bit more Ghost of Tsushima. I told you I'm going through it now for the first time, finishing it. And I finally got past the section on Mario Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door. So I'm at the end, literally on the last level, about to beat it. So having fun with that. And then also Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Nintendo Switch. I'm playing that as well. Good thing to play with on the Switch. I mean, on the Steam Deck, the best Switch invented. While still on the couch. But it first of all, like I said, the Switch is at its end, and we understand that it's at its end. But man, first of all, the Luigi's Mansion 2 is a remake from a DS port, and they're just recycling these games, man. And they're people are buying them. Yeah, so it shows what you were saying previously about the Switch being the end of this life cycle. It definitely is. Definitely is.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Yep.
It ended when Tears of the Kingdom dropped.
Yeah, which we never finished. I don't think I ever finished it.
I still never finished it. Yeah, I should finish it, but at this point, I forgot the buttons.
Yeah, exactly. That's why that same point I have with Elden Ring. Like, I forgot the buttons, man, and I don't want to learn them again. And I was actually talking to a coworker about it because he plays it too. He's like, man, it'll be like riding a bike. And I said, nah, a little bit different. But let's get back to work. And so because I don't think that was the case. So, yeah. What else is going on gaming news, bro? Before we move on, I just want to make sure we cover.
Is there anything going on in games?
I don't think so.
Like, only thing I know is the streamers, man. Like Dr. Disrespect, you nasty.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? He denied it for a while, and then he came out and said it was true. Like, I didn't understand what he was trying to say or do. And
man, listen, they've been going up on him. They was like, man, the dude who I guess really originally broke it came out was like, nah, like he talking about some, oh, ain't nothing happened. Yeah, it did.
Well, I think at that point he had to own up to it. The disrespect dude, because it was abrupt how he left. He was one of the biggest streamers out, and then he just like got off, and everybody's like, oh, and then he came back. So I don't know, man. Ultimately, bro, like the internet's a crazy place, and I think it exposes a lot of nastiness in the world. And I think with him, being that he had access to a lot of people, he just want to be a nasty man. So get him up out of here. Get him out of here.
He a fan.
Yeah. Exactly.
Get him going.
All right. So sporting news, man. NBA draft happened. Before we talk about NBA draft, though, the Knicks made a big trade and they're now the Villanova Knicks. They got Mikal Bridges. They have literally almost the entire Villanova squad on their team. But what does this mean for the Knicks? What do you think it means for the Knicks?
You know what I'm saying? They make the playoffs.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Man,
I will.
You know what? You know what? I said the NBA is wide open though now. Like man, all of the goats from, you know what I'm saying, the last generation, it's you know what I'm saying, the Piper's about to get paid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the new guard is coming in.
Who's the new guard? Anthony Edwards, Luka, the Celtics.
Anthony Edwards, Luka, Tatum, Brown, Giannis. Giannis should still be the leader of the pack, honestly.
If he comes back healthy, I saw him
Wemby.
playing. And yeah. I think I forget about
Zion, if he can stay healthy for a season.
Yeah, it's good. If Ja can stay away from the guns.
There you go. If LaMelo could take the next step.
True. So yeah, I guess the torch is being passed. We saw the torch being passed. I don't know what the Mikal Bridges means. I like the fact that they're trying to match what the defending champions are going to have. So you got to have people that can guard the wings. They re-signed OG Anunoby, and they got Mikal Bridges. That's two good defenders, very good defenders. I don't know what it means for them against the Celtics. It gives you a shot, but they're still the Knicks, man. That's the thing I think is the biggest block. They're the Knicks. So
you know what? I think it's that, you know what I'm saying, like Jalen Brunson's like 5'9". All right.
Well, he's not gonna have to guard either one of them though.
I mean, that's cool, but like he's still like 5'9". You know,
true.
That's tough. It's tough.
He's tough though. I like Jalen Brunson.
Yes, I like him too. But I mean, how many times have we seen little guards really go win?
AI, but they built a defensive team around him. Didn't win. He didn't win. You're right. They built a defensive team around him. This is a bit different. So I'm interested to see how it plays out. I just didn't know Mikal Bridges was worth all that. They gave him like 4 number ones for him. But then again, after seeing this NBA draft picks mean nothing.
Yeah, like this draft was buns.
They literally mean nothing. Like, did you know anybody in this draft?
I knew like Rob Dillingham and Zach Edey or whatever.
And who else? And Bronny. That's pretty much the 3 people that I knew. Everybody you just named right there is the 3 people I knew as well. I'm gonna tell you, it brings into a great conversation I was having today about Bronny getting into the league. So he got drafted to the Lakers, and people was literally saying that it was wrong. He took a spot from somebody that had deserved to be there. His daddy got him into the league, and I said, "Well, duh, yeah." I mean, isn't it our duty to elevate our children and put them? Nepotism is the world, man. That's just what it comes down to. Like, if I can't open a door for my kid to get into something, even if he quote unquote deserves it or not, who cares? Like, I'm definitely gonna. I'm definitely
got nothing to do with it.
Exactly.
Listen, here's the thing that people need to realize more than anything. Because like, first of all, being like playing in the NBA or whatever, man, like it's a privilege. So nobody owes it to you. Doesn't matter if you were the best or if, you know what I'm saying, if you met all the qualifications. None of that matters, okay?
Right.
Listen, it goes how it goes, man. It's a privilege. However that privilege happens to fall upon you, then that's how the cards fall. Right. Secondly, it's only entertainment. Like, these games don't mean anything. It's not serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Lives are not in the balance. It's only entertainment. Yeah. We want to see LeBron and Bronny play together. I don't care what Bronny did at USC, okay? I want to see him and Bronny. I want Bryce to come. Like, let Bryce in the league now. Why not?
Why not? Let these Amber Alerts, bro.
Yeah, let Zuri join. Yeah. She could be an assistant coach or something like that. Like, man, they are out here wilding. I don't like none of this. But but yeah, do all of that. Yeah. Let the nepotism run rampant. Like, nepotism is like, listen, we want to see this. Carmelo's son, I want him in there.
Yes, absolutely. Like, I don't know if Bronny James is left-handed or right-handed. I don't care. Like, I mean, the minute he throws a oop to his dad or his dad throws a oop to him, I'm gonna get warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah, like I want to see it, man. You know, and relationships is what it is, bro. Like, I don't really kind of get what the backlash coming. I see a lot of males talking about it. And I'm like, what is going on here? Like, as a parent, it's your duty to elevate your kids. So if LeBron can get his son into the NBA, absolutely the Lakers owe him that. They look at it being a salary like, okay, we got
him that. This was brilliant. This is gonna print cash for the Lakers. Who cares about winning? I don't care if they win or not. Like, people want to see this.
Exactly.
This is must see TV, and it barely costs us anything.
Exactly. I was just about to say it didn't cost anything. It's printing money. But I think, and people start saying, and this is where I hate the talking heads in sports. How much is Bronny James going to contribute to the Lakers? I don't know. We're going to put him on a G League. I bet they do for a little bit, but he's going to be in the league. He's going to be right with his dad.
He's going to be starting.
Now, with that now, with that being said, I'm not necessarily sure this is a great thing for LeBron. Okay, because
LeBron will be 40 years old this year. Who cares?
Well, all right. Okay? So, great conversation. When did you meet your dad? When did you meet your dad as not an equal, because we'll never be equals. When did you meet? I don't want to say your dad's
as
first
a human.
name. As a human. When did you meet him? How old were you when you met him?
When I realized I was the same age that he was when he had me, and I was like, I don't know anything. Oh my God. I was like,
okay,
you're just a guy, huh? Yeah, like wow.
Exactly.
You were just a kid, man.
Right.
Like,
so that's what I mean when I ask the question of, I don't know if Bronny James has met his dad in that way yet, and I think that they're going to bump into that. Like it hits differently when you meet your dad when he's doing things that you never because you put him as dad level.
He got to be one of the guys.
Right. Exactly. You know. Yeah. So.
But I think he probably just be on 24/7 dad mode. Like
teaching them and like I'm pretty sure he'll figure it out to like be a teammate as well. I don't know if LeBron ever
ain't
turn
no
off.
teammates, man. Like what? Ain't no teammates, boy.
See, that's what I'm
saying.
saying.
Like,
Dad is the hierarchy past teammates, right?
Yeah, of course, 100%. Past coach, past owner, all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? You arguably the GOAT.
Right.
Like, who gonna say what? Like, yeah,
exactly.
Like, man, listen, JJ Redick coming there, be like, man, Bronny's coming off the bench. Bronny's starting. Bronny is starting. You know what I'm saying? Suit up, Bronny, man. We're running plays for Bronny.
Yeah.
Get out there, do your job. We want to see this.
So I did. So, we never talked about JJ Redick becoming a head coach. Did we talk about that in the last pod?
We didn't.
Okay, so
hold on. Become a head coach yet?
Okay, he wasn't a head coach yet. What do you think about that?
Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, he was coaching a 4th grade team. Then he got a podcast with LeBron, head coach of the Lakers. Perfect. Makes perfect sense to me.
And we talk about nepotism for LeBron getting his son into the league.
Listen, it makes perfect sense to me. You know why? Because like that's LeBron's guy. He's like, hey, JJ Redick, I want you to teach Bronny to model his game after your game.
After your game.
All right? And beyond that, shut up or I'll dunk on you. You know I'll do it. I'm the reason you ain't on this court no more. Understand that.
JJ came in talking real spicy, man. I like the personality. I like his mom. I like JJ. Only thing I don't like about JJ Redick is he went to Duke. But out of all the Dukies, I think that he's one of that I like. I like him. I like Zion, and I always like Grant Hill. But I think they might be the only Duke players I've ever liked. Everyone else, I just want to see him go. I think Elton Brand ruined it for all y'all. Like I hate Elton Brand for some reason. I just don't like. And then when he went to the Sixers, they paid him all that money. That's why I really sailed away my my Sixer fandom too. So really? I can't unsee it. Yeah. Once they paid Elton Brand all that money, I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all doing?
Thought he was gonna be the guy, man. Like he was looking like he was gonna be the guy.
Not when the Sixers got him. He was washed and old, and they gave him all that money. And like the Sixers this year, they got personality-wise, they got a kid that looks like he's gonna be pretty cool. 'Cause I like Tyrese Maxey. I like him. But this other guy, he's doing way too many selfie videos and way too much TikTok, too much dancing, too much smiling where I'm seeing your back teeth in the camera. Like I don't like it. Man, so
you gotta let the new kids have it. Like, man, this day league now. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an old curmudgeon, Kev. I don't like it.
I feel you. Like,
I don't like it, man. Yeah.
Hey, it is what it is, man. These kids, like, man, I look at LaMelo and I'm like, all right, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Just ushered in a new style, you know, a whole new swag. Like,
yeah,
LaMelo is more famous off the court than he is on the court. Because, like, man, if we're really being honest, this last season, you didn't hear
I didn't know
LaMelo
I didn't know he was playing.
Till he got hurt.
Till he got hurt, and then he was speeding off in his car. One of the
ran over somebody's foot.
Yeah, ran over somebody's foot, and one of the now later color cars just speeding away and traffic. He's a horrible driver. That's the only thing I did find out too. But hold on, this is where I think I always wonder. This is one thing that me and you talk about sometimes, not realize. Like, you don't really have fandom except for the Saints. I know you love the Saints. I know you love the Buckeyes. Yeah. But when it comes to basketball, you kind of just like players. You don't really. So that's why I think it's different.
Pick a team.
You don't pick a team in basketball. And I think we're kind of the same in that. I don't really have a team I line with. I like seeing LeBron win. I like talking about storylines, I guess. I don't really care. And it was evident when we watched the finals. When I saw the finals ended, I didn't watch one game. Like, I really don't rock with NBA basketball like that no more, man.
You know, none of your guys was in there, man. You didn't care about. I watched for Kyrie. You know,
true.
Because Kyrie one of the guys. Now, I will say, by default, I root for the Cavs. That's just my kind of default. But like I don't feel that like this. You talk about the Saints. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like that black and gold soul just gets coursing through my veins. You know what I'm saying? Like I run through a wall by my Saints.
Mm-hmm.
But Cavaliers, I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? They cool. You know what I'm saying? If I caught some tickets, I'd go up there. But
right.
You know what I mean? I ain't watching their draft picks. But
I think it is. Does the NBA? Does any sport other than the NBA just model the game as a business more than the NBA? Let me say that. Like, does any other sport do a great? Because I think the NBA doesn't really hide it. And that's why I think it's hard for me to really align with anybody in the NBA. Because I'm like, ultimately, these guys don't really care. So why the hell should I care?
Right. Yeah, and they move around so much, and you know what I'm saying. And because it is such a player-driven league, like an individual player-driven league or whatever, like it's easy to fall into that. Like if LeBron is playing for the Cavs, I'm a fan of the Cavs or whatever. LeBron leave, the Cavs, you know what I'm saying, go to nothing. I could understand somebody being like, well, I'm gonna go to the Heat. I didn't do that. That wasn't my MO. You know, you know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
but. I could understand why somebody would do something like that because you wasn't really a fan of the Cavs. You was a fan of LeBron. Like LeBron, the biggest player in the league,
bro.
And you know he's gonna continue to go do his thing. So
honestly, bro, I think a lot of people still hold that against him. I ain't gonna say a thing. I know. Like part of the people that were saying that they didn't like LeBron and Bronny being on the same team or Bronny be coming to the league, they were the same people that had a big problem with him going to Miami. To the point in our group chat, because our fans football group chat, they had to say like, "Yo, bro, that happened years ago. Like, you gotta forgive him for that, man." Like somebody brought it up, like you still
10 years ago.
Yo, but they're
like
still
15
tight.
years ago.
Still super tight about that, man.
Yeah, I feel him. I feel him.
Yeah.
But that I would have to think of that as like somebody being like an extreme Cavs fan, or they just didn't like what it did to the game of basketball because. You know, what we liked about the story arc of players before was like having to watch them climb, you know what I'm saying, that mountain and get to the mountaintop. And it's like, and not everybody going to make it. You know what I'm saying? You could be a great and never go win a ring. Chris Paul looking like it's never going to happen for him. Doesn't mean he wasn't great. Just didn't happen for him. Charles Barkley, you know what I'm saying? Great. Maybe it didn't happen for him, but you know what I'm saying? He still fought. Allen Iverson never got a ring, but we not going to talk like he ain't the guy. But it was the climb. We respect Allen Iverson because he took what was an otherwise mediocre team, took them all the way up to the mountain, got to the finals or whatever. Yeah, he lost to the superior team, but he got them one. And you know what I'm saying? He was out there getting a bucket. So to skip steps like LeBron did, you know what I'm saying? I can understand why tarnishing the game that way was a little upsetting.
He skipped steps because he was the best player. He didn't have to. And I think that's the part that, like,
I'm saying Allen Iverson could have went and joined the Lakers, go play with Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah. But they knew it was
less
at stake.
money.
They knew it was at stake, and I think that's the part that we get upset with LeBron about. I don't want to go back and open up those wounds again when it came to the decision, but it was a skid mark, man. And I think bronsexuals need to own that, and the ones that don't, them the ones I love to talk to because it's like, bro, you got to keep it funky, and it'd be like a deflection. It's like, well, what did he do? And they start bringing up KD. Like, well, KD went to like, two wrongs don't make a right, and it was equally as corny, but yeah,
I mean, like, I'm just saying, I understand how somebody could feel that way. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that is fair, but maybe like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the game just changed or whatever, and now we about to see a new guard. And the game is always changing. I mean, like now we're gonna start seeing more players that come out looking like Steph Curry, where they just got an absolute clip. I mean, Caitlin Clark, man, that's where her bread is buttered right there. You know what I'm saying? Having a game like Steph Curry, where you just launching from half court or whatever. Even though it seems like it has cooled off. It seems like the chatter around the WNBA, it has completely just fell flat.
It was must see TV the other night when Angel Reese was playing Asia. And I thought that was a pretty decent. I didn't watch the game. I just saw a lot of hype behind it. So,
fair enough.
I saw the hype.
I mean, you ain't watched the NBA finals, so it ain't.
No,
you know what I'm
I didn't. It's a dead time in sports. Like, I gotta find like right now is the worst in the summer. This is like, if gaming wise, y'all gotta put out some fire during this time of the year, because this is why we're doing back catalogs, because it's like, it's nothing else to really do. There's no sports to watch, man.
The space. Yeah.
Exactly. Need something to fill the space. All right, man. But there's nothing really else going on. Sports wise, like gaming is covered.
I'm gonna say, I did mean to tell you this, man. Like, listen about your Iggly Bows.
What about them?
Listen, man, your linebackers, man, they quick. They real fast. I like that. I like to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? That real life speed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that was it, man. So like I'm saying, the man, listen, next season looking bright for y'all, man. That defense gonna be flying around because they was flying around.
Look, who was flying? I don't know what you're talking about. Who was flying around? Somebody did something. I don't. I'm missing it. I think
that's it. That was
okay.
it.
All right.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You'll tell me off pod. Listen, I don't talk about the Birds when I think they're gonna be good. I wait for the season to get here, as long as everybody stay healthy. Me and Buddy and Little Nadir are gonna go to the Bengals Eagles game this year. Nice. So that was the wife's Father's Day gift to us. We still got to buy the tickets, but we're gonna get them. So I'm looking forward to the game. So on that weekend, just keep your phone on. I'll probably get arrested. Just come get me. So, Monday.
It's in Cincinnati. That's no problem.
It's in Cincy. Yeah, just
100 miles away. It's no
exactly.
problem.
Just come get me. All right, man. So we got to talk about this last hip hop topic about Drake. So I got to give a shout out to user It's All About Me, and he or she have been on our back about us talking about Drake, and we're literally just pointing out what happens. Okay, we're not beating a dead horse. We're not trying to upset the Drake fans and stans out there. It's just that, these are the facts. So we have another story to talk about when it comes to Aubrey. So guy came out, I forget his name, I didn't write it down, but he said that he wrote actually Best I Ever Had, positioned it to Drake. Drake heard it and did his Drake thing, and Shang Tsung did. So next thing you know, he didn't get a cease and desist. He got writing credits on the song, and
came on through with it.
And came on through, so he got paid. So now that we know, or we I guess assume this guy is not lying, we see he has writing credits on this. Drake did not write Best I Ever Had. At some point, where do we go with all this, man? Like, you got to help me talk through this.
Man, at this point, man, I don't care. It was Kia Shine.
Okay.
It was Kia Shine. So it was an artist that had his own songs, his own records too. So, I mean, shout out to him. But, I don't care. I don't care. It's all good. Now, as far as that user that's been leaving all that hate and spam in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we got to follow through. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very sorry, man. I don't make the news. I just cover it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, at this point, I don't think he wrote anything at all, and that doesn't change my opinion of the music. You know what I mean? It's still good songs, and like I said, I've always maintained every record that he took from somebody else, he did make it better. So he that is a talent in itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a master karaoke singer.
Is it? I don't know why that's funny, but is it because we've never seen it before? That it hits
rap,
differently.
It is a little like, oh man, like it feels. But why do we have that expectation of our rappers? Like, man, like listen, just make us dance, and that's enough, man. Like as long as I like the song, man, you done your job. Like I shouldn't care about the rest of it. So
no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. I feel you on that. So your boy did the boy did put another single out with another
two
pop artist. Was it two?
Yeah, he's rapping for the whites.
Okay. So he's following Kendrick's blueprint. He planned what he told him to do. So keep making me dance, wave my hands, and there won't be no threats. I'm with it. Yeah. I'm here for it, bro.
Did you listen to the songs?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not.
I listened to them. I did listen to them.
Are they good?
Right.
Okay. That tells me enough.
I mean, if you like the Bahamas Promises from For All the Dogs, you'll like the new record. Very much in the same vein. And, fine.
I don't know. I did listen to Lupe's album last night at midnight.
I've been running that all day while I was running around. And at first listen, I didn't actually like it. But as I continued to listen to it, I was like, okay, I'm vibing with this. You know, once I was able to kind of dig in a little bit. Yeah,
it's a bop. I will say, though, I have not stopped playing that No Worries since you sent me the link and told me it came out. I have not stopped listening to that. That is a smooth album. Yeah. Like, Pac is a layup for Pac, man.
I'm saying, No Worries, man. They need to keep coming with the fire. Y'all got a winning formula. Like I went back and listened to Yes Lord. After I got done listening to Why Lord, and I was like, man, this still sounds great.
It does. It really does, man. So I've been running that since it came out, and then I'll also just go back to. I'll sprinkle in some 616 in LA and then Euphoria here and there. Euphoria's aged so well. Like,
man. The whole chef's kiss to the whole thing, man. It's all been great. Even though the rumor has it now that Obbs is gonna spin the block. He's gonna fire it back up. But my thing is kind of like, nah, man, let's just move on, because honestly, you got too much on the line here. Because if you like the Heart Part 6, we let it slide. It wasn't good.
We did let it slide. First of all, let me ask the question: Do you think that to be true?
That he'll drop another? I don't think so.
Me neither.
It's not worth it. There's no win in that, because it's like, all right, so we've already decided that Kendrick won this battle.
Right
now, if you try to spin the block again and you miss, and he just laughs you off like, look at this. Now you look desperate and corny. Like there's no win in it. Just come with the hits.
No, I think Drake just go back to making some good songs. Bless you. I think you said that during one of our podcasts, that you said that'd be the best thing he should do. And I don't know, like hearing They Not Like Us. I think Kendrick has 5 more. I think he has a lot more. So I don't think it would be smart to release another disc, because what could you say? You didn't have anything the first time, so let's just leave it there.
Man, just move on. Just move on. Like, I mean, and here's my biggest point in all of this is, it's like, yo, listen, we had fun with this battle.
Yeah.
But like we ain't got no problem with Drake being Drake, man. Just matter of fact, stick to that. We like that. We like that part. Now, I mean, like, this battle is whatever. It was lines drawn in the sand, but we still like your music. Like, keep giving us the music that we like. That's enough. Like, anybody who came out of this battle hating one or the other artist, it's like, man, you missed the point completely.
You did. Yeah, you definitely did. And I think we talked about that on one of the podcasts. I didn't like what it was doing to the fan bases. That was kind of weird. So yeah, more music.
I didn't realize that Drake had like this, like his supporters. They're starting to remind me of that. Remember that person who made that video about Britney Spears or whatever, like leave Britney alone and all that? That's what Drake fans kind of sound like, bruh.
Really?
Yeah, that's really what they've been kind of sounding like lately. I'm like, all right, man, like, listen. Yeah. It's over. We've already everybody's kind of picked what happened, and like, quit trying to rewrite this. Like, it's over. Like, let's move forward now.
A winner was picked. Yeah. And just leave it there. Your guy lost, and let's just move on. Yeah.
He'd be back with the jams in no time, man.
We hope.
We hope. Because I listen, the new songs, they're not bad.
Yeah.
Like, they're not bad. I mean,
okay, cool. but the Drake that you like, do you think he's ever going to get back to that Drake?
Trap Drake?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd just be a little bit more careful with his subject matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about robbing the labels. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't talk about the streets. Like, man, I go up in Universal. I'm like, Lucien, give me 500 M's. And he do it.
Hey, don't think I've been picking up when you dropping bars either. You went in last week. You just repeated here this week. So our user All About Me. Listen, we're sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, like, man, we just reporting on the news, man. But listen, if you a Drake Stanley, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? We respect that. You know what I mean? And ride for your guy, but like, time to move on. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine.
Right.
That actually been having me worried. I'm like, man, maybe this is more severe than I thought, because
I told you,
man. It feels like the people who thought Kendrick won, we don't have. I don't know. Maybe they do have super negative feelings about Drake, but it feels like a lot of us just kind of like, all right, battle's over. Like, it's cool. Like, we back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah. But the Drake fans, they've been out here like the world was ended.
Yeah, they didn't like it, man. They didn't like it.
Coming up with any type of just explanation.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it was. When Kendrick took that week or two to respond, and everyone was on his head top about it, because Drake put out the
push-ups and tailor-made freestyle.
Right. So at that point, they was like they popped their stuff, and that stuff did not age well. And then when Euphoria dropped, and then all the downslide happened, it's one of the more tide-turning beefs I've ever heard or seen.
It happened quick,
very quick, very quick. It was like, and once he hit go, he never stopped until my guy said, you ran this in the ground. That's it just hits different when you listen to it, because somebody put a meme up where he's like in a hospital and he's like wincing. I can't unsee it now. Yeah, I can't unsee it. All right, man, let's get out of here. You got anything else?
Man, I think that about do it, man.
All right, but yo, beautiful people, this is Nadir.
This is Kev.
And we are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 342. Drink more water, people. Peace.